name's Danny Diliberto, founder of Ladles of Love. It was founded back in 2014. Communities we work with are all over the peninsula, and we're working with 138 beneficiaries now. We've grown exponentially. We've been able to do that because of all the kindness that we have experienced from individuals and corporates such as Interbet, who just want to be part of the change.
The seventh race is the penultimate race on the card, and it's the Greyville Convention Centre. Merit rated 82 handicap for fillies and mares, 1400 metres, 11 runners, and the race is due to go at 4 p.m. Greyville Convention Centre is the name of the race. The Greyville Convention Centre merit rated handicap, and in that convention centre there are a lot of Christmas parties that take place this time of the year, and
can you believe Christmas is almost here?
That's the point I'm bringing. Can you believe that it's Wednesday the 22nd that we are talking about the race meeting? So just a few days, more than a month, Christmas time. Where has the time gone?
I must be honest with you, Warren. It's sort of just sprung up upon us. It's come out of nowhere, and it's obviously festive. We're heading in towards a festive period, and we're not too far away from it, and it's exciting times.
It certainly is exciting times, and we also like to welcome all the out-of-province people to the race course over the Christmas period. But more about that later. Let's talk about race 7. Interesting race because the horses that I've earmarked, and again, to repeat ourselves, we can't talk about every single horse. 11 Pfizer does have a wide draw, the widest draw of all to overcome, but she looks to be quite a talented filly. Status Quo thumped the opposition last time. She was an expensive daughter of Gimme the Green Light out of a var mare called Gala. She could be absolutely anything and end up being way better than a rating of 82. Stable companion African Beat gets the services of Richard Fourie. Solid form, solid chance. And then Lucky Miss over the page has run 5th to Asia Pambile, and has run 4th to Dancer My Lord, who's rated by the stable. Course and distance stats, 2 runs for a win and a second. So really lots to like about number 2, Lucky Miss. I'm going to be playing around those numbers, Raheel.
Yeah, I think it is a tricky race, Warren. I've taken a stance on the place accumulator just because I just didn't want the perm to become too much. I've banked this horse, number 2, Lucky Miss. I was tempted to include number 9, Status Quo, and even the likes of number 3, Woodland Retreat, who I think could be a roughie for trifectas and quartets. But Lucky Miss, she's drawn well. She gets 4 kgs off the back. She's a horse that has done well over track and trip. So I think she brings the right credentials into the contest to be worthy of a top 3 claim in this race. And I'm happy to take my chances with her because she's honest, she's consistent, she's never too far off the action. And I think the draw turnaround will certainly assist her in being able to get a lot closer to the action. And if you look at her rest plus 5 stats, 3 runs, 2 victories, and 1 fourth rather. So it seems like she tends to peak whenever she's having a 5th run after a layoff. So I think Lucky Miss will run well. Number 9, Status Quo, she's a filly that you mentioned, expensive purchase. She's open to any amount of improvement, and I would suggest that the guys include her as well. With just 54 kgs on the back, she's worth a chance here. Interesting, Richard Fourie riding for the Michael Miller yard, and I'm going to say it's a third choice because Matthew Thackeray, we know he's doing a lot of work for them and he's getting the second choice. And then you've got Richard riding African Beat, the sort of the third choice of the runners, and African Beat is the shortest price of them at 5-1 in the market. And maybe it's just a Richard Fourie factor that the market sees whatever Richard is on, we've got to make that as short as we possibly can. We don't want to get into unnecessary drama if we price him up at 10-1 and the guys latch on. So I think there's more value in the other Michael Miller runners. Woodland Retreat, she's a filly that's come down in the ratings from a 104 down to 83. She's going to start to show something very soon, and it could well be in this contest from a 3 draw. And then, as I mentioned, number 9, Status Quo. So a race where I think there's a few with winning chances. You heard from Warren as well. There's cases to be made for a number of runners in this contest. But as an each-way play, for me, I would be with number 2, Lucky Miss in this race. She's possibly the most consistent and the most sort of game horse in the race and the most reliable. So hopefully she can run well and get involved for those top 3 positions in race number 7.
Hi, I'm Trevor, the CEO of the same foundation. The donation we received from Interbet helped us in procuring vital life-saving medical equipment and PPE for Tygerberg and Groote hospitals in the Western Cape. This was while the Western Cape was the epicenter of the pandemic. If you would like to get in touch or assist us in these projects, you can get hold of us on our website, which is www.samefoundation.org.za, Facebook and Instagram or LinkedIn.